So this is a collective message. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, unless your spirit wants to talk about. So I know tomorrow is the full moon. I just don't remember what the full moon is in, but I'm going to look it up real quick. It's going to be the beaver moon. I think it's in Aries. Full moon in Aries, but it's the beaver moon. Or it could be in Taurus. There's something significant about Taurus and Aries here. Remember, take what resonates. All right, so we got meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, as well as don't let the past hold you back, South Node, and communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Okay, so I feel like there's something significant about this full moon that is going to have you look at something differently. Because it's like with meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces tends to be like, in my opinion, illusions or dreams, you know, that type of thing. And I feel like there is something that is going to make you like look at, it's like you're going to be looking at something like, I don't want to say observing, but it's like you're going to be, there is something that's significant to what decisions you're trying to make, and then that's connected to the past, because South Node is out here where it says don't let the past hold you back. I feel like whatever you're going to be meditating on and contemplating is going to be something that you're trying to determine whether or not you should leave it alone or continue to move forward. Gemini energy is significant. I also did say Aries and Taurus, so it could be, you could be an Aries or Taurus, or it could be pertaining to an Aries or Taurus, don't have to be. But communication is key. I feel like Spirit is saying you really need to vocalize and speak your mind, like express yourself. Like really, if you don't say anything, at least think about how you feel, and that's where the meditation and contemplation comes in at. Yeah, a time for healing. Balsamic moon. Yeah, it's like you got to put yourself first. And I feel like that's what this lesson is teaching you, to put yourself first, because I feel like maybe you took a lot of consideration in what other people felt and thought above your own, to the point where you put yourself in a space of stagnancy. But I feel like whatever you're going to be contemplating on, whatever you're going to be thinking about, it's going to be a situation that you're unhappy in, and it's a situation that has caused you to be stagnant. You could be experiencing financial issues, don't have to be, but I feel like whatever Spirit is telling you to let go of, there's some form of creative block. Like nothing grows from whatever the situation is. Nothing is producing, nothing is developing. Yeah, you got, look at there. I shuffled this deck before I decided to move to another deck. And at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And then right behind that is the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're realizing you're holding on to something that isn't even growing. There's nothing that's breaking ground. Like nothing. There's no seeds that's planting. You're not, it's like, I feel like you've been waiting for your harvest to grow, but the soil is dead. There's something dead about the situation. Like whatever seeds you planted is not meant to be planted in wherever you are. Whatever type of foundation or something that you was trying to build. Yeah, Spirit is guiding you to move on from it. Six of Swords. Whatever this is to you. And I feel like you've been trying to hold on to it, but you can't. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Why is the collective trying to hold on to this? Yeah, it could be some type of family dynamic, or it could be, because the Ten of Pentacles is here with the World. It could be a family dynamic. Don't have to be. It could be a thought process pertaining to how you make money, or it couldn't, not necessarily a thought process, and maybe it was people that you were working with, because whatever this situation is that Spirit is telling you you need to let go of is definitely physical. because there's nothing but, there's mostly pentacles out here. And I feel like with the King of Wands, you was trying to plan with whatever the situation is, trying to organize, maybe even trying to stay disciplined. But Spirit is like, whatever you've been trying to plan or stay disciplined in is not something that you're meant to grow from. It's meant for you to learn from. Yeah, you got the Ten of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. You're not meant to get anything out of the situation, literally. The Devil. This is an illusion, a toxic illusion. It's almost like I'm hearing Spirit say fantasy land. You wasn't in the reality of what a situation is. And that's why nothing was growing. Emperor in reverse. You was trying to control a situation. You was trying to dominate a situation. Capricorn, Aries energy. As well as Leo. But it's almost like I feel like you dug yourself in a hole with the situation where you're unhappy. I don't know, like, it's weird. Because it's like I'm hearing Spirit say that you felt like you should have got out when you can. So it's like at some point you felt like you dug yourself too deep. And I don't know if you thought like maybe I need to plant the seed deeper. And then maybe it'll grow better. I don't know. It's something like that. But I feel like you're starting to see, or this full moon is going to help you shift your perspective on what you're trying to hold on to. You could be waiting to get a return on an investment. This could also be a job that you thought you was going to build a solid foundation on. Whatever this is with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, if it's a family dynamic, it's not stable. It's toxic. If it's a job, this foundation, this is not long-term foundation. Like, this is something where it's inconsistent. This could be a job, maybe in sales or something like that. And it's like, I don't mean like sales, like you got your own store, or yourself, you got, something like that. What I mean is, like them door-to-door salesmen from the 60s, and they would go and sell the vacuum cleaners. Like, they would walk to everybody's door and stuff like that. It's something like that. It's given a vibes of like cruise sales. Like those people that be at the fairs, or what is it called? When you go on vacation and then the hotel will call you and be like, hey, if we'll give you this for free if you go and meet with one of our representatives about timeshare. It's given timeshare, like, how they try to get you to buy a timeshare. And it's kind of like, what's the point of me buying a timeshare? Like, whatever this situation is to you, it's not stable. You will never get the outcome that you're wanting. Because it's not real. It's not, it's giving the illusion as if it's something solid, but it's not. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You could have been in your head about this situation. The Empress is here. Ace of Swords with the Page of Cups. It's given an energy of somebody feels like they held on to the wrong thing. Because with the Eight of Swords here, with the Empress and the Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, there was some immature decision that was made that dug you in a deeper hole. What's the Eight of Swords? That's what it's giving. It's like there was something that was offered, something that Divine was communicating to you about something that really was real. But it's like with the immature thought process or behavior, you no longer have access to whatever this potential investment that you could have invested in anymore. You don't have access to it. It could be a person. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah, Tower. You're in your head because you're experiencing a Tower because you realize that you invested in the wrong thing. It could be a family. It could be a job. But whatever you're confused about or whatever you're unhappy about now, Spirit is guiding you to let that go because it's not a foundation at all. It's literally an illusion. I hope this helps.